All right, Jeff, welcome in. Ryan Trenger for your Class A Pro. I'm recording. Let's take a look and see what's happening here with these shots that you're hitting. So first of all, here's one of the shots in terms of the ball flight. Let's see, we got 6.1 right, so a little bit too far inside out. The club face is 3.2 left, so it is a nice draw though. It's better to be more inside out than over the top, of course. So 3 degrees is usually ideal. 6 might be too much. If you're hitting pushes, you would want to work on getting your path to be straighter. Do you miss it right? Like, does it push straight right? Or which way is it going? Still hooking? The hook? Okay. So, got it. So the path is probably like that because that's how you're trying to offset. Don't worry about that. It's all good. I'll get it later. You're trying to offset the face too close because it's hooking. So you're overly swinging to the right. Instead of remedying the club face is my first instinct here. So now let's take a look and see from here what's going on. So posture looks great, Jeff. Good job. You got your head line with your spine. Good athletic position here. Your arms are hanging down from your shoulder sockets. You've got the grip pointed at your belt line. That's correct. You've got your arms in the triangle. Make sure that your left arm, the inner part of your elbow is supposed to face out like you're giving blood, and your left arm is supposed to be set up where your elbow points at your hip joint. So basically, here you'll see in Hogan's book, he said the left elbow points to the left hip. Left elbow is down, not out to the side, but down. That's important to get your left arm set up that way at the okay. So let's see here now. The V's of the grip. You got the left hand is at the inner shoulder here. That's where I like mine. Right hand is in a good spot too here. Ball position looks correct also. So now from here, let's take a look and see what happens. So just a second. And we're going to trace the club head as usual here. I also like putting a circle around everyone's head nowadays. It's just easier to see movement. See if you stay where you're supposed to stay here. There we go. And then let's go like this. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Look at this. You're taking it back straight on line here. Straight back and up. I like that. Club face is square at this moment here. Let's see. Okay, so you get up here to the top. Now, on the right side, look at that. Good job, Jeff. You got your hip on the line. You kept your head in the circle, right? If anything, your balance has gone slightly toward your toes, right? Because your nose came through the orange line here. So that means that your balance in your backswing is going from, maybe it's going from the middle of your feet to your toes on the way to the top. It's supposed to start on the balls of your feet or front arches, which feels like toes, starting leaning forward. And then it's supposed to be, always remember, trending to the back left heel, right? So I'm thinking that maybe you need to feel like you're going from the front of your arches to the middle of your feet more on the way to the top is the first thought that comes to mind. Now let's see as we go from here and see what happens on the downswing. So now your club comes down from the inside. Nice, not coming from over the top anymore. I like that a lot, that you're doing that. As you can see here, that's a pretty nice swing plane. Your head's still in the circle. Good job. Your butt's pretty good there. Your nose recovered, right? And where's the contact on the face? High inside. Yeah. So that proves my point that, see, the balance in the golf swing, let me just do this real quick for you as we zoom in on your feet here. Okay. So at the setup, you can even see it. Look, you see when I just moved the video where your balance went? Look, watch. So you're going to your toes, and then ready to watch. Watch where you start. Back there in your heels, right? Yeah. Now, you know what's interesting? One of my lady students pointed this out, which you'd never expect. She said, oh, I think that's because when I do deadlifts, I put my weight in my heels more when I'm lifting, is what she said, which, who knew? I didn't know she lifted. But she does, this girl, and so I was like, no, in golf, you have to like be leaning forward into the ball at the setup, because then you have a better opportunity to counter the force of the club. Remember, the club is going to pull you toward the ball, right? It's pulling you in the direction of the arrow this way, right? So you have to do what? You've got to work your balance that way. But the trick is to start with the balance like this. So if I put your balance should start here at the top of the swing, you should be there, and then on the downswing, you should be going to there. Okay, so that's number one here for sure. Your swing plane, though, that's really good. But you can see, even look, your butt was through that orange line behind you there, and then watch as you swing. Look, see how it came away. So you're going the wrong way. Your balance is backwards. Your head position is stellar, though. Look at that. Your head's still in the circle. You must have a good coach. And then let's see here as you come down. Let me see what you're doing here on the downswing. Okay, now one of the big problems here that you have in your golf swing right now is right there that we see in between your side of your body and the back wall there. That means that your right elbow didn't correctly drop in the slot, it's called, right? And so the right arm, if you look here, let me bring up a pro. I like Finau for this. He's just it looks so sweet when he does it. He's got such a good downswing move. So watch this. You're going to see here in a second. So he goes to the top. Let me find the video part I want. There we go. Watch him drop his right elbow. Watch how this right elbow just like, look. You see that? Look, right? Look, so his elbow, the first thing he's doing is down hinging his elbow. And see how that closes any bit of space behind his side there. Because the right elbow is going in front of the abdomen, not to the side, right, on the downswing. So we need to get your right elbow to drop better. So you got balance, slight balance concern, and then you've got the right elbow not in the right spot on the way down. Okay, and then let's see. Your left hand actually looks a lot better, and left arm here. But the toe of the club just shut. I can see it. So that means that you need to work more on getting that left hand in the club face going straight out. My favorite for that right now is, I just posted on my Instagram. I don't know if you saw it, but I love this with DJ. Look at this. Now look at his club face. See it? It is just so square. Like, look. It's square right there beforehand. It's still here. Look, it's square. Look, it's still the same, right? It's still that way. Still the same. And his left hand is just going straight out at the target, right? So what we want to do is we need to drop the right elbow in better and then do the back of the left hand straighter out with the face straight, right? While also fixing the balance to where the balance starts further forward and then it's shifting away. You follow me? Yeah. And then from there, as you come through, around you go here to a pretty good finish. But at the finish, your balance didn't go enough off the left toe. Remember, the weight needs to go all the way to that back left heel, right? So I always like looking at Rom do this because it's just so amazing how well he does it. His footwork is just really nice. And so when he comes down, you'll see he's working his balance away from the ball to his left toe is not on the ground when he's hitting it. Because where is his weight distributed? In his back left heel, right? To counter what? The force of the club.